Hi, everyone. Greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Our broadcast team tonight, on one side, Greg Anthony. On the other side, Steve Smith. And on the sideline, David Aldridge. I'm Kevin Harlan. A battle in the Western Conference. This Houston crowd hoping to watch their Rockets come out on top. Smitty, early in a season, how many of these surprising losses can really be considered upsets, do you think?
You know, the great teams, they look at it, it's like a marathon. They're looking to just get better. But I think for the younger teams, they will love to gain some confidence in knocking off some of these playoff favorites or these teams that's been, I guess, picked by us, the media and the fans, as the favorites. But I think a lot of teams look at it as let's just build. It's more about building to the end of the season versus at the beginning of the season.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. They've got Porter. Drew is out there with Martin. Then there's the professor. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 4 slot. Now here's Porter. And it's lights out with the foul. That's his first foul.
That's something you hate. You're trying to come in with an aggressive mindset, and that early foul could take you right out of it.
Porter kicks to Martin. Here's Drew. 6 to shoot. Inside. Mr. Fundamentals lays it up and in on the nice reverse.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Here's Peters. Pass to the prodigy. Shoots. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside, Martin gets the three-pointer to fall. Martin's got his first 3 points of the game.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. This is the first meeting of the season between these teams, and he stressed to his guys the need to rely on their instincts at the offensive end. He said, we do a good job of finding soft spots in defenses without forcing things. If we keep doing that, we'll be in good shape. We'll see if they can keep that up tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
As always, DA, appreciate the good work. So, guys, they want to see their shooting percentage high up there immediately.
Yeah, it doesn't mean you're just hoping a few guys get hot. It means a commitment to finding good shots.
Well, we know they have shooters that can get hot. But you're right. It has to be an organized offensive scheme.
Passes it to lights out. He can't hit that time.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
And also protecting the rim at all costs. I love the anticipation to affect the shot. They already got into a nice flow. 4 for 5 from the field.
Pass to Peters. Down low. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, good awareness there. He sees an opening and doesn't hesitate.
A lot of laziness going on out there. Still early in the game, but that needs to get worked out.
Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Kicks it to Martin. Here's Porter. Off the mark from 16 feet out. Gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. And the pass to Peters. Porter with the steal. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Pass to Drew. No good, and tight defense there bothered that shot. Here's lights out. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Peters passes to Skinny. Here's Peters, covered by Martin. No good that time. Gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Got a piece of it. Here's lights out. 11 points for him in that last game again.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them. He's been locked in all quarter, really finding his rhythm.
So both teams changing it up here. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Fires from 14. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot. Gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Passes it to B. Here's Big Dog, defended by Henson, and it's blocked by Brown. He kicks to Henson. The pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Z. Just 5 to shoot. Carter with the block. Z the pass to Brown. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Delivering these passes in tight quarters, that's tricky.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Pass to the chosen one. Takes a 3. They get it back.
I love the determination he showed there, getting himself into good position under the glass.
With the presence of mind to know just where the rebound was going to come down. Well timed. Now here's Henson. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Here's the prodigy. He's got 6. The pass to Perry. Here's the prodigy. Here's the chosen one. Drills it from outside. The chosen one's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Z the pass to Henson. To the inside from 11 feet away. And yet finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Sharing the basketball. Plenty of guys talk about it, but not everyone does it.
Pass to B. Carter left side. Passes to the chosen one. The pass to Perry. Shoots over Brown. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backboard.
And there it is for them.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
And it's Carter missing. And so it's the visiting team with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're feeling very confident, shooting the ball with great efficiency and dictating the pace. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. DeMar DeRozan last season opened up about his battles with depression, hoping to have a positive impact on others.
A lot of people ashamed to talk about it. Even myself, for a long period of time, people wonder why I was such a quiet guy, and that was part of it, not wanting to speak out about it, not wanting other people to know exactly what I was going through. But you get to a certain age where you feel like it's all about helping others. It's not about you just being a selfish person about the things you're going through. Other people going through stuff as well.
Yep, you love the honesty and the bravery to step forward and tell his emotional story.
Yeah, he opened a dialogue. Kevin Love following his lead to talk about anxiety. Athletes as public figures can have a broader impact than just entertaining, and we see it over and over again.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Hustling on that offensive glass, that's led to a number of second chance points.
A fundamental part of basketball, taking advantage of guys who fail to block out.
We've got Z, Big Smooth out there with Brown. Then there's Easy Breezy. And it's Mr. Fundamentals in at the 5 roaming the paint. Here's the chosen one. Pass to Perry. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the way up.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. And that one is good. Here's the chosen one. Passes it to the chosen one. Kicks to Carter. Puts it up from 12. It's hauled in by Brown. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. And now approaching 2 minutes of action here in the second quarter. Six on the shot clock. The shot, no good.
Yeah, the aggressive D inside leads to a missed opportunity there.
You know, he had terrific position, does a good job of affecting the shot without fouling.
Here's Carter. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Right idea, but just too much heat on him defensively, even with the fadeaway.
The pass to Big Smooth. Lets it go from 14. And it's off the back rim, no good. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Out to Carter. Pass to the chosen one. Carter against Henson. Pass to Carter. Fires the 3. And it's Carter again missing.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
You know, there's no shame in passing out in that situation. Leave your ego at the door.
Passes it to Perry. Now Henson. And the chosen one gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Peters checks in for the chosen one. And when it comes to big men who can really handle the basketball, there aren't many of them, but there are a few, and they're pretty good at it, the bigs.
You know, I think the best at this, and we don't consider him a big, but he's close to 7 feet, is Kevin Durant.
Right.
Handling the basketball for a big. DeMarcus Cousins is really good. You look at guys like LaMarcus Aldridge, not bad. Blake Griffin, for his size, being able to handle the basketball. We have so many guys that have that skill set, and they're 6'10" and above. Boy, he reads the defense well, makes a nice adjustment. Very dependable.
And there's the pass to the chosen one. Pass to B. He kicks it to Carter. Pass to Peters. Back to Carter. They could use a bucket. Passes it to the chosen one. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
No one rotating over to help on the mismatch. Easy lay-in.
And Henson kicks to Brown. The quick look, no good that time.
Not sure of the thought process on that one. Really bad shot selection.
Well, you're playing for the team, not just yourself. They needed much better execution that trip down the floor.
Now here is Carter. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
You know, not sure if it's him or the defense, but just something's off tonight.
especially in this quarter. He's had a few shots that look like they would fall, but things haven't gone his way.
On Tuesday, then on Wednesday.
And, you know, nobody loves playing on the road, but it does offer a good chance to see exactly what your team is made of. This team is going to find out a lot about itself over the next stretch of games.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Carter. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
Taking advantage at the charity stripe like he always does. Terrific touch.
Big smooth. No good with the layup.
He can't find his mojo. Tough quarter for him scoring the basketball.
Here's Peters. It's deflected. 1:53 left to play here in the half. And looks like the illegal kick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Now, that was a miscue, but I like the poise they played with so far, valuing each possession.
Lights out, checked in for B. And Portland just 35% so far. There's the pass to Peters. Kicks it to Carter. Drills the three-pointer. Carter's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And this is the value of letting the play develop. You find the weakness in the defense.
Carter against Martin. Pass to Drew. From 13. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. 1:05 left to play in the first half. Good on the shot.
This is a guy who knows how to orchestrate an offense. Terrific lead pass.
Outside Martin. He kicks to Porter. Here's Drew. He's coming off a 13-point game again. Porter passes to Big Smooth. To halt the run. It's good. There's 39 seconds left in the second quarter. Carter outside. Pass to Skinny. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. The prodigy, he's checked in for Carter. 29 seconds left in the first half. Outside Porter. Dishes to Martin. Score the basket. His fourth. He's only missed one of his 5 shots tonight.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here is Skinny. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 1 second left, and that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The away team leading by a point. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports, the halftime show. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Boy, we have a lot to discuss. Checking out the visiting team. Kenny, what did you see from them?
Well, so far they won the battle of assists. They played more patiently and very unselfish in the first half. Good shot selection and nice flow of offense.
And big fella, let's get your thoughts on the home team.
Well, the reserves came in and played like starters. Gave them some big points off the bench. It'll be no surprise to see them get more minutes in the second half. They definitely deserve it. Though sometimes when you get more minutes, you get exposed. We shall see.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half, about to get underway.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen the professor really having a great game.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
Defensively coming in, you know he's going to be tough to stop, but I'm still waiting to see a plan to even contain him.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Skinny is out there with lights out. Then there's Insanity. Then there's the Prodigy. So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. Here's Martin. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Creating a size mismatch in close. That's the kind of thing you're working for.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
One shot.
Free throw good, Martin. I know, Steve, when you were an amateur basketball player, some people had suggested they're not teaching enough skill. Now that same refrain is heard. But then you see young players like Jason Tatum, Dennis Smith Jr. What's your opinion now?
You know, I think people look at these players individually, and I think these young guys coming up in youth basketball, the individual player that plays better gets the 4-star, the 5-star. So a lot of these guys want to be that player. We don't put enough emphasis on team basketball. So whereas you're just as important as the best guy, and I think if we can change that narrative, you will see that. But skill-wise, I think we're okay as far as skills with guys with the basketball. I think now we got to have guys understanding how to play without it in their hands.
Here is Skinny, covered by Martin. The pass to lights out. Crafty move. And that's 2 points on the layup. Lights out's got his first points of the game.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Drew misses. It's a close game here in Houston. Next up for them, the Knicks, a road game in New York. And that one will start off a 3-game road trip for the team. Yep, it counts. Lights out's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Nice interior passing, and then the strong finish.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Pass to Drew. It's Martin on the wing. Here's Drew. 6 to shoot. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
2 shots, gentlemen.
First trip to the line for him here.
Two shots.
And he knocks down the first one. The chosen one, he's checked in for Peters. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Here's Weatherspoon. Bangs home the trifecta. The Prodigy's got 9.
I'll tell you, even though he's a question mark from range, you still have to defend him.
Outside, Porter. Up top, Henson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Can't hit the step-back jump shot.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
Here's the chosen one. Passes it to lights out. 4 on the clock. For the lead. Drops in the tray. He has 7.
Yeah, that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Henson. Now the pass to Drew. Porter kicks to Henson. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet.
It looked like the defense just flat out froze out there. Clear breakdown in communication to allow that easy bucket.
Here's the prodigy, defended by Henson. Here's Weatherspoon. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
He's one of the best offensive rebounders in the league, and he demonstrated why right there.
You can see there the defender allows himself to get picked.
You know, it's all about effort. Sometimes you're going to get hit on hard screens. You just have to fight through them.
Here's the chosen one. Pass to Skinner. Here's Big Dog. Here's the chosen one. Clock at 6. Outside Carter. The offensive rebound. No good. Shot missing.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Here's Martin, and it's blocked. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Now here's Henson. He has 5. Over to the left wing. Big Smooth. Nailed from three-point land. Big Smooth got 5 now.
Because he's inconsistent from range, the defense dares him to take that shot. Bad gamble there.
Passes to Perry. Pass to Carter. Just 5 to shoot, and he gets the bucket. He has 7.
Great execution. He got the ball in the right spot, and he delivered with the turnaround.
There's the pass to Big Smooth. Back to Henson. The 3. Buries it from three-point range. Henson's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Perry. Out to the wing. Kicks to Carter. 14 feet away. That doesn't go either for Carter.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Perry, and there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations for Carter.
And this is a bit of a nightmare game for him thus far. Just nothing working, and it has to be affecting his confidence. He just doesn't look like the player he normally is out there, and you can see it in his body language after every missed shot. Boy, this is tough.
Back to Henson. Got a hand on it, but he recovers it. Here's Z. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds.
And all the skill used on that crossover. You might want to save a little bit for the finish. Unable to convert there.
Carter against Henson. Over Carter. Offline. And so it's the visiting team heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A good size. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, it takes good vision and it takes good decision making right there. He showed both, and he did so at a very high level.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And the ball at 42%. Big Smooth out there with Mr. Fundamentals. Then it's Drew. Then there's the Professor. And it's Martin in at the 3 slot. Here's Carter. And it comes off the front of the rim.
And this is a guy that can get you stops. Aggressive on the defensive end.
Also doing a good job of tracking the ball, contesting the mid-range jumper as well.
And the rebound goes to Martin, hitting 48% from the field. Not bad at all. Passes it to Drew. Here's Big Smooth. Here's Drew. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Porter's checked in for Martin. He hits both from the stripe. Here's Peters. The pass to the chosen one. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Pass to the prodigy. Passes it to Lights Out. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Lights Out's got 9 points now in just the second half. There's Big Smooth, the 17-footer. Doesn't go for him.
Coming down the stretch here, holding the lead. You like him to be more efficient offensively.
Just about 1.5 minutes gone by here in the fourth. And there's the pass to the chosen one. Here's Peters. Martin with the block. But they'll get another chance. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. At 46%, making some buckets. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Not wasting any time and taking the shot and knocking it down.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Here's Peters, covered by Martin. Pass to Lights Out. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket? Yeah, I mean, it's an opportunity to kind of regroup and discuss ways to maximize these possessions.
The reason why is you like to get value every time down the floor, but that does take a lot of discipline.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. He told him one thing. He said, no mistakes from here on out. We've got a good lead. Don't take chances. No dumb fouls. Smart basketball the rest of the way. Guys.
Drew misses.
He's a little uncomfortable in that in-between area, and the defense plays him that way.
And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. The jump hook. No good. Shot missing.
You know, on a pretty good night for these guys overall, his shooting has been the biggest weakness.
Mr. Fundamentals passes to Drew. The layup missed.
Just great at getting after it defensively, forcing guys into tough shots.
Yeah, to be successful, you've got to protect the paint. He rises to that challenge.
And that one's good by Porter.
That's one of his specialties, just squaring up from medium range.
Yeah, he has the height to shoot over most any defender and the touch to make it with consistency.
Here's Peters, covered by Martin. Peters passes to lights out. Porter pulls it in. Gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. Passes to Big Smooth, pushing their lead to double digits. And Steve, looking at KD's move, the Isaiah Thomas trade, what level of loyalty is there now between players and teams?
You know, I think it comes down to, I know people get upset when, per se, like the Kevin Durant move, but he was a free agent, so he was allowed to move. I think when it comes a little tricky, when you have guys traded, that's when you start to see the players starting to see where they sometimes don't think the organization have loyalty, but sometimes, and you can see organizations a lot of times is just looking to make their teams better, but it really comes down to a trade when the loyalty started to be questioned.
To the right side. Here's Peters. Releases from the wing and drills it.
Fantastic defense there, but he somehow still got the fadeaway jumper to go.
Gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Martin, the pass to Drew. Now here's Porter. Tight defense on him. A second chance effort. Peters grabs the miss. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
The pass to the chosen one. Porter passes to Drew. Back to Porter. Outside for Martin. Pass to Drew. It's deflected, and they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Skinny is checked in for the chosen one. We've seen the professor really having a great game.
Yeah, he is on a major roll today. This timeout was desperately needed. They've got to come up with a new game plan designed to shut him down.
A chance now to recognize our Jordan Player of the Game, the General.
Yeah, and his percentage from the field tonight, just amazing. He hadn't just been gunning. He's been picking his spots, and you need that kind of patience and discipline to shoot as well as he has.
He got an extra boost from the grief these fans were giving him here tonight. They were riding him hard all night, and he ate it up. Some guys just like being the villain, I guess. From the field, 44%, not bad. Mr. Fundamentals passes to Drew. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. 1:14 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Drew. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Two shots.
And he makes the first. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Here's Peters. Here's lights out, and it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Oh, easy putback. No one got a body on it.
And there's one thing you're trying to minimize. It's second chance opportunities. Poor defensive rebounding for them.
Pass to Mr. Fundamentals. Here's Drew. Here's Mr. Fundamentals. Three-pointer, Martin. No basket. That's his 5th miss in 11 attempts from the floor.
And the point differential, just too difficult to overcome.
This is where it stings. You just want to keep competing, but deep down, you know it's just not your night.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that brings them within single digits. 29 seconds left in the fourth. Porter looking it over. Here's Drew. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. B, he's covered by Brown. Skinny the pass to the chosen one. Outside, Carter connects from three-point range. The visiting club takes the win on the road. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.